Welcome everybody, this is update 0.56. So as you can see, the first thing you notice is a brand new gun. This is the SIG P320 M17 with a red dot, with a Romeo1 red dot I believe. So if you go with the simulation mode, you can shoot just like a normal pistol, and you can do ADS as well. And then you can drop a target, do that. Yeah, so you can switch between the open gun, the Glock, the CZ, and now the SIG. Next thing I changed is, if you go over to change sky, I used to have a plain gray here, which I thought was really silly, because you already have a plain white. Plain gray just doesn't make any difference, so I changed it to just normal blue skies like this. I think Marcel asked for this, so I gave him a plain blue sky. The other enhancement is with IDPA. There were a bunch of people who were using and asked for enhancements in IDPA templates. So if you hit escape and you go to stage briefing, so I changed this a little bit, so it depends. It's also contextual. So if you select USPSA or IPSC, it will show you stage briefing. But if you switch over to IDPA, now you have a scenario. This is where you type in a scenario where you're in front of the ATM and somebody shady draws a gun on you. What do you do? That kind of thing, right? So you can put your IDPA scenario here. You also have a new IDPA section, stuff like what is the start stop, what's the muzzle safe, what are the target distances, and whether it's concealment is required or not required. And all this will be saved with the stage file as well. So if you go over and print, you see that this is the IDPA stage template. So it also automatically defaults. So if I go back and I switch to USPSA, I look at the template, now it's the USPSA template. You can obviously overwrite whenever you want, but it automatically decides for you now. And also previously there was a bug where the course type was automatically calculated for you, but then I received feedback that this should be left to the designer to select instead of having to automatically calculate, because it could be maybe a long stage with only 6 rounds, for instance, right? So if you want some help, I've added a calculate button here for you, that when you click on this, it will automatically calculate based on the number of what is your round count, number of targets you have on the stage right now. Otherwise you can just override it, whatever. You can do that as well. So here's an example of an IDPA stage. This I believe was used in the Florida State Championships. So if you go over and take a look at the stage briefing, you see now there's this scenario here. It's stage 3 Mangrove Maniacs. It's IDPA, it's a medium course. And then if you go over and print and view the template, you can now see this is what it looks like. And then if you want to change your logo, if you want to put sponsor logo, or if you want to use change your logo for your match, and the resolution for this logo is 450 by 230. So if you want to change it, you can just left click on this and a dialog box will appear, and you can pick a PNG file. So you can load up whatever PNG file you want, or if you right click to reset it back to its original custom image here, so it tells you what the pixel size is. And it works best when it's a PNG with transparent background, so it loads up and fits here very nicely. So there you go. These are the updates for 0.56. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the range.